learn how to optimize my Quora profile, answer people's questions. I did it myself. Then I got my team to do it. Then I got VAs to do it on our team. And still to this day, we're still getting clients from it. We need to choose a channel based on that. There's 3 sources that are best for organic. There's hundreds, but I think these are the best.
Welcome to my legal academy, helping lawyers work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life.
How to determine your ideal client source. There's a methodology to this. The first best question to ask is, do you have time or money? If you have both, then the better choice potentially will be money. There's no wrong answers with this. Everybody's different. In my first 3 years, I had time. So all the stuff that I did was tied to the time part. We'll get to there. And then once I had the money, then I focused on money. An easy way to choose is based on your budget. If you're on a budget, organic is the way to go. But if you have money to spend, or I would say to invest, or if you want to get results immediately, then paid is the way to go. Kind of helps us. It's like a decision tree. Which one is better for me? Note, I usually recommend paid traffic. Okay, ideally where we want to be. Again, nothing wrong with time, but ideally where we want to be transparent, is paid, because it's a lot more scalable and will get you faster results. Organic is great, but it's slower, a little bit slower growth. But paid gives you, it's more scalable. Scalable just means it's more potential. It's able to, get more results and be able to get results faster. And it allows you to quickly test things and really to be able to quickly figure out whether this works or not. Based on that, step 2 is to choose. If yours was time, then you need an organic client source. Go ahead and select that. All right, so for all my time people, which are basically organic, comes down to this question. If you chose organic, which one can you sustainably do? That means, can you do for a long duration of time, on an indefinite basis? You have only two choices. Either record videos or make videos, basically, or write. There's no other way to do organic. If it was me, ideally, I think during 2023, videos is much more effective than written content. There's, for multiple reasons, I would say probably 5 to 10 times more effective. So if that's you, organic, there has to be some video involved. Unfortunately, this is like literally the only way to generate clients. This is it. Just trying to simplify it for you. We need to choose a channel based on that. There's 3 sources that are best for organic. There's hundreds, but I think these are the best. Number 1 is YouTube. For many reasons that we've explained multiple times across multiple months why YouTube is great. It's a long-term kind of play. Each video you make could be its own client source. And it's like buying a rental properties. Every video you make is like you're investing in a rental property. Doesn't get you rich overnight, but if you're doing it right, you have a good long-term plan, you stick with it, will be very, very fruitful. It's one of those things where people look back and they interview like people that are successful, like, what did it? And they will say, well, I did something that people thought I was crazy at the time, but now I did it. I'm so glad I did. So it's like one of those things. It doesn't make sense short term, but long term, there's a reason why the most successful people and entrepreneurs and all these people are making video content and posting on YouTube, things like that. So that's probably the best source. Second best option is, I wouldn't call it Facebook group, but I would call it community. Okay, building your own community. It's something that anybody can do, and it's so powerful. There's 2 ways to create a community: either a Facebook group, or I would say your own school community. The same platform that my legal academy is on. It's called School. It's great. It works. There is a community. Let me just share it. If anybody wants to do community, what you want to do is to join this school community. You will see that there's literally hundreds and thousands of people who are building their own online communities. They're focusing on the who. They don't focus on this practice type or your estate planning lawyer. They create a group for the types of people. Okay, just to give you some clues. Let's just say, fierce women or people who love motorcycles or whatever. Okay, create your own community. And from that, there's a lot of stuff. Once you join this group, you there's classes and stuff that could show you, especially this particular class called Free Group Funnel. It will lay it out for you. basically how to monetize this into your own client source.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video.
That's, I would say, a very good long-term sustainable thing to do on an organic scale. What's the benefits? One, it's fun. It really is. Like, you have your own following, you make friends do this. You can imagine have hundreds and thousands of online friends, deep relationships, people that care about each other. We mastermind that text things that are happening, we share things with each other. A bunch of you guys have become so close with so many of you guys too, all because of the community. It's controllable, it's your own community, and it works. Again, we're not the first people, I'm not the first person to do this. There's literally hundreds and thousands of people that are setting up these things. You just have to focus on the plan, and then you get exposed to videos, courses, things like that, or this stuff that kind of helps you apply this for yourself. So that's the second thing. A third best organic source is Quora, which is the biggest Q&A website in the world. What better place to be than a website that's made for people to come ask their questions? And here you are as an expert, as an estate planning lawyer who can come and ask and answer all the questions about estate planning. This is perfect for your writer. If you love writing, blue ocean, not that people know about it, not that people are doing it, not that people are willing to stick to it. If you do it, it works out great. How do I know? I did this my first year or two. I needed clients, learn how to optimize my Quora profile, answer people's questions. I did it myself. Then I got my team to do it. Then I got VAs to do it on our team. And still to this day, we're still getting clients from it. Important part is picking one of these. You literally just say, this year for me is YouTube. The year for me is community. The year for me is Quora. And then it's about, getting obsessed with this and creating and implementing it and just focusing on it and not doing anything else. You create a goal, you create a plan. The first thing in the morning, the very first thing you do in the morning is the first 30 minutes every day for the next 90 days. You want to answer 5 questions per day. You do that, you make a goal. You do say, first goal, I would say do it for like 30 days. Make a, short-term kind of goal. Do it for 30 days and you kind of pick up on the rhythm. You build the habit to continue at it for the next goal would be 90 days. And ideally, you keep it going. It's just build that kind of rhythm and consistency. If you do 5 a day, the next 90 days, man, you're gonna set yourself up for a very good foundation. You could you could search my profile on Quora, see how I optimize it. You can also see people that are doing successfully. If you search for like top Quora profiles, kind of look at their profile, see how they're doing it, how they fill out their profile. You could look up some best practices on YouTube, how to use Quora to get clients, things like that. Become obsessed with like one platform. For each of these, again, it's laid out on the worksheet, but also we have resources. For YouTube, there's plenty, of talked about YouTube a lot. You go to Classroom and you go under YouTube for lawyers, it's all laid out. This is literally the most comprehensive, most actionable how-to for YouTube. I cannot make it any more straight to the point practical thing you could do about how to implement this for yourself for YouTube. For community, I would say the best thing is to join the school community and go watch this free group funnel class. I would join this little community. It's a free community. If you're doing Quora, there's some stuff on page 9. Also, I would watch some YouTube videos. But really, page 9 really lays it out for you right here, exactly how to do it.